These are the Iron Man 2 movie series and comic series 3 3/4 inch figures of War Machine. Without a doubt, these two are the best 3 3/4 inch figures to come from the Iron Man 2 movie toy line. I just love these figures. The hype about them when we saw pictures of them before they were officially released. Every single marketing and hype built on these figures before the release was spot on. These are the best, one of the best at least, that Hasbro has ever done for their 3 3/4 line. Um, as 3 3/4 lines or figures, they do come with armor cards. Three armor cards each that you can compose and form the armor. They both come with bases. The movie series figure comes with two projectiles, one translucent one opaque one that fit only in this humongous gun of his. The other gun doesn't fire; it's just for decorative purposes. The movie War Machine, the comic series War Machine, on the other hand, has these added playability extensions of Gatling gun blast and missiles launching, which I'm indifferent. You could have them on him or not. It doesn't really matter for me. But I sort of prefer it. I mean, I prefer it without right now because I didn't mount the missiles on this one. But the figure also looks nice with them. So it's really up to you. But for the rest of this review, we're going to do without them. Respectively, they are the number 12 and number 23 figures for the 3 3/4 inch lines. Okay, articulation for these two figures are exactly the same. Not as tight as the Iron Man armor figures. They come loose easily by just just snapping off the paint by moving the joints. Both even have these louvering shoulder pads that allow you to articulate the shoulders without messing up the shoulder pads. That's nice. Both their guns are actually mounted on hinges that louver up and down, and they swivel on ball joints. The added feature of the movie series figure is the infamous ammo belt, which are as I've heard is a bit of a pain for most collectors, but for me it's on pretty tight, no problems so far. So very nice. Paint wise, I'm pretty happy with the figures I got. I really chose the best ones in the lot when it came out. I had the opportunity to do so. So I'm guessing if this is out on mass retail, there'll be more than one on the shelf, and maybe you can have a good selection and pick one with the best paint apps. This in particular is the red arc reactor and red eye War Machine. Is the second version of the movie series War Machine, the first one being the blue painted one, which I don't have. So there, very nice, highly recommended. If you have to get just one figure from the 3 3/4 line of the Iron Man 2 toy line, let it be a War Machine figure. Between the two, I'm pretty biased with the movie series, but this one's pretty good as well. Bit of a letdown on both the chest articulation or the upper torso articulation. It's a little bit hindered, just a tad bit, but if you force it enough, it's gonna move. So there. And that ends the video for the features of these two figures. Just to end this video review, I am going to do a bit of size comparison because no doubt a lot of you are probably going to be asking me to do size comparisons and shot comparisons with various War Machine figures. So I hope this little bit of size comparison I've come up with will satisfy everybody's needs. So let us begin with the Toy Biz, I guess, comic series War Machine. James Rhodes. The figure also comes with the attachments of the Gatling gun blast and missile launching sort of appendage, which just like this one, which is only larger in scale. That's that. What else? We're gonna put the Marvel Select Rhodey or War Machine. For those of you who have the Walmart exclusive 6-inch War Machine figure, he's right there. For those of you who are lucky enough to get the, again, Walmart exclusive 6-inch figure from the first movie, it's called the Stealth Operations Armor, but we all know it is War Machine. For those of you who grew up with the Iron Man cartoon back in the 90s, here is the 5-inch Iron Man. Oh, sorry, 5-inch War Machine. For those of you who have the Kmart exclusive, here is the Omega Factor War Machine armor. For those of you who actually went ahead and bought the dollar store exclusive 2.5-inch, 3-inch War Machine, there he is. The Superhero Squad War Machine comic series, I suppose. And finally, the Transformers crossover. I'm gonna put him. We're gonna put him here. Iron Man, or as we all know, it is the War Machine repaint of the Transformers Iron Man crossover. So there you have it, my sort of grand review of the Iron Man figures from the movie, as well as from other periods of the Iron Man franchise. Everything's here in my collection except the Mighty Mugs Toys R Us exclusive War Machine. Well, I meant War Machine Through the Ages. I hope this video has been very helpful to many of you who've been looking forward to me reviewing the latest Iron Man 2 War Machine figures. Again, as I said, very recommended. You don't have to hunt down the other figures. These two are perhaps the best in the lot, as well as the Walmart exclusive movie series War Machine. So, with that, I leave you with a very, very nice montage or collage of my my War Machine. I keep saying Iron Man. Sorry, War Machine collection. Thanks for watching.